one of the Meals on Wheels I deliver. And today I delivered salad. Got a slice of bread. Slice of bread in there. Got buttermilk ranch dressing. Got a chocolate brownie. And of course the salad, which it's just lettuce. There ain't no tomatoes, there ain't no croutons, there ain't no nothing, no bacon bits, just the lettuce and the buttermilk ranch. That's all. That's all. But I'm going to eat it. But I almost forgot something. Hold on. Forgot something. Forgot about that. Now, I done something now. Every day, I get up to do the Meals on Wheels. Hold on, I got something to show you too. Got this last week. It's a little button. Volunteers make a difference. Got it like 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago. It's a little, I got some other stuff besides it, but But like I said, every day I get up, it's typically the first thing I go to do. Besides other things I have to do. But today I needed to had to get some gas in my truck. I typically keep my truck full, and use up like $10 of the gas that's in my tank, and then I'll fill it back up, put another $10 in it, fill it back up, then use up $10, fill it back up. Of course, I do keeping a close eye on gas prices, but well, bottom line is I went to go get gas, and I was having a craving for a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit with orange juice. So I went to this BP gas station that I typically get gas from. And get breakfast every once in a while. I'm not really a big breakfast eater. But so I parked my truck at one of the pumps, and I check the number, see what pump I'm on. I typically would pay with my card, and right there at the pumps, do the card thing. But since I was wanting breakfast and I was wanting a sausage, egg, cheese biscuit, I went in to the gas station just to pay for it in there, since I was getting breakfast anyways. Look, it's so real eating a slice of bread because you can't afford to put anything on it. You don't got peanut butter. Puppets. But so I'm walking to the gas station, and a young guy opens the door, won't let me in. An older gentleman comes up from behind him and walks around. I let the old guy go in first, then I go in. So I go get my orange juice, Then I walk up to the deli part of the store, right in front of the deli. I'll order a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. And a woman at the cash register, at a distance, near the hallway to the restroom, tells me she'll take care of me there. So I'll start walking over there. Meanwhile, the woman's making my sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. She's putting it together and brings it to the counter pretty much the same time as I get there. Also, too, that old guy that I allowed to walk in front of me to go in the store, he's got his coffee and walked. Got standing right beside me, waiting for his turn to be taken care of at the cash register. And woman, the cash register lady, was scanning my stuff, asked me if there's anything else. And as she's asking me that, I looked at the old guy beside me, the old gentleman. He only has a cup of coffee in his hand. I said, I'll take care of his coffee too. I didn't think about it. It's not like I thought about it and took a notion that I was going to do it. It's just like after she asked me, "Is there anything else?" So I said, "Yeah, I'll pay for the older gentleman's coffee to stand beside me." She was like, "Oh my God, that's so nice of you. That's so sweet." And the old guy, he's shocked. His mouth was like, and I mean, it's no big deal. How much was it probably for that coffee? But again, it meant a lot to him. Um, he said that was nice of me. He pats me on the back, and I was even shocked at why I did it. I mean, I was like, boom, I just did it. I mean, I have no problem spending money, and it took me and my notion to do it, and not even took a notion to do it. I just did it. But he pat me on the back and said thank you, and I got my stuff and I walked out. As he was going up, I said, "Don't forget the coffee's paid for." And I walked out, put my stuff in the truck, pumped my gas into my truck. He came out in front of the store, waved at me, said thanks again, and drove on. After I got my gas, and then I went straight to prepare to do the Meals on Wheels. I've watched YouTube videos of people doing shit like that before, and that's not what got me the idea to do it. Like I said, it was just like, looked at him, see the coffee, and I told the cashier I paid for it. And see, you won't find a certain certain individual will do that. Now he mocks homeless people. He not only mocks homeless people, he mocks homeless people at a safe distance within his quickly, easily locked, closed, and window rolled up car and able to drive away, mocking them. Bitch made. And yet I'm supposedly be the person that's, well, I don't know, I gotta make sure I'm phrasing it right. I'm supposedly have been the person that hasn't been that hasn't been the best person. But I don't. Like I said, I was. I didn't fucking think about it. I would understand it if I would have thought about it, seen it, and said, "Well, I guess I'll buy this coffee," and then I did it. But I was like, she asked me, "Is there anything else?" No. Yeah, I take it. Buy this older gentleman's coffee. I'll pay for it, and hmm. And everybody that I tell about it said that will come back. That will come back. That's a kindness that will definitely will return to you. It sure did mean. It sure did look like it meant a lot to that old guy. I thought he was. He was so shocked. I thought he was going to fall over. Well, I'm done with that salad. Brownie. Now, let's talk about my PlayStation VR. I have been traveling, I don't know if that sale is going to happen. My friend said that they might have end up pushing that sale back, so I don't know. I'm going to wait a little while longer. I'm not going to wait long. If they haven't got the sale by the middle of next week, I'm going to just go ahead and fucking purchase one. I got the money. I was at a GameStop yesterday asking questions about it. I got the money. I got the money right here. Oh yeah, I got the money. So I can go buy one right now. I just I want to save. Save. Normal people likes to save money, and if I can get a deal, if I can get a save 20, save 30, save 40 there, I get a deal. But like I said, if not this next week's Wednesday, if it if if I don't see the sale actually come up by then, I'm just gonna go driving. Might do a music driving vlog on my way. I don't know what GameStop I'm going to go to. I might drive to a couple, but I'm going to go. I'm going to get one. Unless something unspeakable or unimaginable or unpredictable happens, I'm going to get one. Tell you the truth, I did watch a YouTube video, um, a little short video a couple of days ago that sort of almost discouraged me about getting one. Um, it was just a little short video sort of the person sort of saying that like he wouldn't recommend one that they haven't been showing some recent shows and game shows and showing new releases and game footage and stuff that they haven't anything besides Resident Evil 4 remake. There hasn't been nothing else, which I thought I have seen some. I've been seeing PlayStation. I'm subscribed to PlayStation YouTube channel, and I've seen some new PlayStation VR 2 trailers. Um, and I've watched a couple of them. Oh. Uh, but I'm definitely gonna get one. I ain't gonna. They went in heavy. In the PlayStation One VR. Of course, they probably wasn't going to go in too heavy right off the bat with the second one, but they're going to let people buy it, and then the games will grow. Games are going to grow. It's not going to be dropped like the Kinect. Hell, the Kinect wasn't even dropped. It was refused or disputed and refused. But God, that eats to the fucking Xbox. They'll talk bad about the fucking virtual reality, especially a certain 3 individuals, 4 individuals, fine, whatever, how many there's in that circle. But they'll talk bad about the VR. Oh, PlayStation fucking put their money in the wrong place. Put the money in the wrong place. And they'll say all that shit, and then they'll say, "Oh, the Kinect was great. The Kinect, it was great. It was successful. It was successful." No, it wasn't. All right, here's a great thing. Here's an example to prove that they're not credible, just like you losers. They said that the fucking Sunset that Insomniac game was successful, that it made money. Even they still say it now. Well, not now, but they would say it before this leak came out that even though Insomniac's owned by PlayStation, they still halfway defend Sunset Overdrive because they put their money in the bank of backing it because it was an Xbox title, and so they said, "Oh, Sunset was a great game. It made money. It was successful." But what happened when them hackers get a hold of PlayStation? What happened when those hackers got a hold of PlayStation? Not PlayStation, but Insomniac. Hackers hacked Insomniac and took out a whole lot of information. And one huge big thing they took out in information was how much money Sunset Overdrive made for Insomniac. Zero. You don't see no Xbots trying to refute that or dispute that or even try to acknowledge that it has happened. uh, and I love, and I actually like. I was
anticipating. When I had an Xbox One, I got it day one, day launch, and stuff like that. That was one of the games I was highly anticipating. That that cartoon, weirdest cartoon looking character, uh, grinding on the power the power chords of fucking you know, and fucking running along walls of parkouring and shit, and having to do with some sort of weird soda and shit, and aliens fighting them with the shit. I was looking for it. That was one of my anticipated titles. It's just that I didn't think it was going to be great. I didn't think it was going to be the Xbox game. But of course, these Xboxers are so fucking desperate. They had to believe that was going to be Sunset Overdrive. Please, you can hear that name and know it's not. It wasn't going to be the Xbox game. You can listen to the title and know it wasn't going to be the Xbox game. But guess what? It's Spider Man. Is Spider Man the PlayStation game? Oh yes, it is. Has it made money? Oh yes, it has. Oh man. Uh, I just love that. I love that. The irony. Let's see. And you know what it is too. You know it. I even told during that live stream with those idiots. I literally said, if Xbox was just to come out with a VR system right now, right after y'all talking mad shit about PlayStation's VR and shit, saying it's not worth having, not worth investing in, and it's a failed product. If Xbox was to come out with a VR right now, they would have a whole different tune for you. They would have a whole different tune, and they've made examples equivalent that would that be equivalent of that. The same instance, same circumstances and stuff like that, but just different products. They would, and I even said, if not only that, you would be a full contradiction if Xbox had a VR or could just come out with a VR. If it was less powerful, if it had a cord going to it and into the most powerful console, but yet it was less powerful than the PlayStation VR, less titles, less titles. Let's say for every one game the Xbox had for its VR, PlayStation would have 100. And let's say the not only that, the PlayStation, even the first PlayStation VR, both has been named the most comfortable again. Both has been named the most. Both the first unit and the second unit has been named the most comfortable. Let's say also Xbox was named the most uncomfortable, less powerful, less the most uncomfortable unit to have on your head, and less titles, extremely less titles, and to a point where it's not being supported. They would still be all over the bandwagon for it. and saying, not only be on the bandwagon saying, oh, it's the best VR for your bang for your buck, even if the price was greater. So not only it would be less powerful, not only let's say it was less powerful, that it had less titles, most uncomfortable, the most VR, all the VRs units for PC, for mobile, for everything. It was named the most uncomfortable VR unit, and they say it costs $200 more, and the games cost more, $15 more than any competitor. They would still be all over. Oh, yeah, it might not be the best bang for your buck, but it'd be more best experience. No, you can't say best experience, because remember, it's less powerful. But they still, it because it's Microsoft. Because it's Microsoft. That's how that's how loser. They're after anything to justify validate themselves with their purchase or their preference. They're out to push a narrative about their preference onto other people, because it deludes themselves about their preference, somehow pushing a completely false narrative. Oh, we're eating good over here. Any person with a life, that will hear something like that, we're eating good over here, it's a complete diluted coping mechanism, or cope to falsely feed someone else for your own delusions, to reinforce we're eating good over here. Anybody with a life will hear such a thing, they know they're lying to themselves for saying such a thing. Eating good over here. Oh my God. I'm not a PlayStation fanboy. When I was a fanboy, I was an Xbox fanboy, but I'm beyond fanboyism now. I'm beyond fanboyism. Uh-huh. I like see that's also the difference. They all them certain Xbox, they're all subscribed to the same people I am. They're subscribed to Griffin Gaming. They're subscribed to fucking Oh No It's Alex. They're subscribed to that Fandango, whatever. They're subscribed to them as well. But here's the difference. I'm subscribed to those YouTubers because I like hearing them call out all fanboys. I like hearing them mock any and every PlayStation fanboy, Xbox fanboy, Nintendo fanboy, PC fanboy, graphic card fanboy, game developing studio fanboy, whatever. I like they are subscribed to hear them make fun of PlayStation fanboys, so they can also get, try to have, get dirt or get anything that they can throw at, also to justify within themselves that they think they're in the right, they got the right preference, but they're not, and they also want to get what ammo they can possibly spit, because they don't do the total research that they believe themselves. They don't do no research. They don't do no Google searches. They don't do shit. They don't do no research. They don't have no true knowledge, especially a certain he-man wannabe. He don't do he don't do no damn full research. He has no true knowledge. Anybody that tried to debate me or dispute with me in a text message over Xbox messaging, trying to defend the DRM, the connect has to be included, the all of those policies and shit like that, trying to say it wasn't a bad thing completely. And then when he couldn't argue against that it wasn't no more, drops down to say PlayStation was going to do it as well. When he dropped down to that, that was defeat. And that was just trying to drag PlayStation down as well. No, 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 no. I ain't saying PlayStation wasn't going to do it, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. PlayStation didn't have one of their spokespeople, one of their spokesmen talking to fucking Angry Joe from the Angry Joe show, doing a interview and grabbing hold of him and hugging him. Someone, come on, join the future. Join us. Trying to convince him that it was a good thing. That they were so saying this is going to be this way. They was that. See, Xbox was fighting tooth and nail to hold on to that shit. If PlayStation was going to do it, they seen the writing on the wall. They seen what Xbox was going through because they leaked it out in a website telling all this shit. And PlayStation seen the backlash coming before even the E3 showing and shit. And they backtracked on it. So that shows, yes, they might have been bad enough to go to do it as well, but at least they turned tables and got out of doing it before they even announced they was going to do it. They seen the writing on the wall and they backtracked on it that it didn't even really became public knowledge that they're sure going to do it. Xbox was fighting tooth and nail. They say we are selling you a product and we telling you how it's going to be when you buy it, and you're going to have to accept it that way. That's literally what they say. And fucking those delusional losers are just the cronies that said not only buy it. Okay, be the dumbass. Be the dumbass to buy it yourself. But don't push someone else to being a loser like you. And if they're not a loser like you, don't criticize them and tell them that they're phonies. You're the phony. You're the phony. You can't be truthful and honest with yourself that you need validation. Due to your emotional state. You need your preference of console or entertainment center to be validated. To not only be, I just need my PlayStation to work. That's what I need. I need my PlayStation to cut on when I turn it on. And when I launch a game, I need it to launch a game. I don't need someone else saying that they like it. They do. Those losers need someone else to say they like it. And not only they need to actually be able to say it's the best of the competitors, all other competitors. They need it to be the best. And they also need back patters. They need those yes men, them back patters that not only says the same shit and lies and delude themselves, but also they can feed off each other and delude each other. Oh, what fucking losers. But, oh well. I turn my PlayStation on. I play the games I play on it. That. There's no doubt the PlayStation is the best. Is PlayStation doing good in general at this time beyond sales? No. They're also this kind of contradiction. Oh, look at all this hacking shit that's going on. Look at this hacking shit that's going on with PlayStation. How can y'all be over there? But if Microsoft's big hack goes on tomorrow or next week, oh, we can't point the finger at Microsoft. It's them damn hackers. We'll criticize PlayStation and judge your credibility for being with PlayStation because they got hacked, and blame PlayStation. But if Microsoft gets hacked, we can't do the same thing. We'll point the fingers at the hackers. Microsoft, they raise their prices, of their Xbox Live and their Gold and Game Pass and shit like that, and they don't give no justifications. We'll say it's for more security, for a stronger, stable experience on Xbox Live. But a hacker gets a hold of it, we just have to blame the hackers. And if they don't do that, then they just be oblivious. They mostly will do that, but then if not that, then they're just oblivious to it. It's something we're just not going to talk about or pay attention to. Oh boy. But love pulling strings, love telling the truth. I'm a truth, like I said, I'm a truth teller. I said I'm going to $1,800 phone. I said I was going to take a trip somewhere. I went on a trip. Said I was going to be getting me a new 86-inch TV with a new entertainment center. And I'm going to get me a PlayStation 2 VR. Which, you puppets were like down deep, and you was like, he ain't going to do it. Each one of those things, he ain't going to do it. And then when I did it, it crushed you. It crushed you. So now you got to create excuses and justifications and false narratives to comfort yourself in spite of the fact that I did get it, and I did get it done when you didn't think I would. No, it's not you didn't think I would. It's not that you didn't think I would. You was hoping that I wouldn't. You hoping against a need, with a need that for me to not to do so. See, like I said, winning. If you was to have me in your comment section, hell, if you would have anybody else in your comment section showing an interest in what you have or don't have, or even what you want or what you would like to have or would like to get or say you're going to get, if you would have, I mean, you need to have me there to have something over me, to have something on me. But I would give you that if you was to have anybody at all. But you don't. No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. And what would a person say or find you to be while you're in my comment section right now? Not credible on what you say. And especially what you're using to defend yourself for being here. Yeah, none of you. See. People with a life would see the reason and the justification for me inhaling and exhaling at this moment. And know that not only that, they would find additional attributes from me doing so in spite of y'all. Now, according to y'all, if y'all taking breaths, they would find within y'all's valued existence, they would find no just cause for the inhale. The only justification would be the final exhale. And that's just a plain, simple truth. Oh, So Real's getting edgy. So Real's getting edgy. Oh, God. He's getting edgy. That's fun. Let's see. Report. 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 Got one of those videos right now playing on my new TV. I think it's like Switzerland or Ireland or something. Got nice scenery of water. Nice. Looks nice. It really does. And I love that. I love going to that pet store yesterday. That pet store was awesome. I haven't been in there in God knows how long. Right after I got through going to GameStop, I was like, should I go back home now? And I said, what else can I possibly do? So I went to a park. I walked around in a park for a while, got a little exercise. And after I done that, I said, there's something else I would like to do before I go home. I just can't think of what it is. And then it hit me. I haven't been in that pet shop in God knows how long. And so I went there. But that pretty much an hour stream. Bottom line, puppets, you will continue to yield to my will. You will continue to be the foundation for all of my claims and the truths that I speak. Meanwhile, the time you spend in here, the whole time you spend in here, no attempt to discredit anything. It also just feeds, oozes that I speak the truth. And that I got the better of those all who challenged me. And I tell you the truth too, uploading those Call of Duty vids has it lighting a little fire in me, like I want to download the multiplayer again. A little fire in me that I miss playing it, that I would like to play it, to get more videos, to upload more, especially do more of those editings, how I react to what happens during the gameplay. Not only for just the amusement of playing the game, but also just for the amusement of making the videos. But then I think, well, if I do that, I'm going to have to purchase PlayStation Plus again. I got the money, of course I got the money. But do I really want to spend that money there? And I got to think about it too. Wait a minute, if I get PlayStation Plus, why would I download the old Call of Duty? Why wouldn't I just buy the new Call of Duty? And I did say I was considering buying the new Call of Duty, but I'm telling you that I watched that, what's his name? The Act-Man's video about Modern Warfare 3. It does not speak not one small ounce of any positive about it. It sounds like it's complete garbage. I think he might, the maps, the classic maps, he said that they are good, but every complete aspect of the game is a fucking ripoff and a waste. So I am not. He's literally turned me down of ever playing that game. It's junk. So if anybody was to even buy it for me, I wouldn't even play it. We all know that's the only reason why I played this one, the Modern Warfare 2. We all know Cold War was bought for me. And I didn't even play the multiplayer on it. I did touch it. But I never recorded any gameplay. I never uploaded any videos of no gameplay from it. And the only thing I did was play the campaign, live stream the campaign. I'm just not really. I have this urge. I have this little draws every once in a while to get back into Call of Duty or try Call of Duty, but that's just the old nostalgia, wanting to get that nostalgia feeling. But bottom line, I'm undefeated. I haven't been bested and never will, especially now that I've retired. But games I'm looking forward to playing is the VR. That multiplayer shooter game on that VR, I'm definitely going to try, and I might play it fre- uh, frequently. And I'm going to, since I've enjoyed doing the campaign on my new TV, I am not going to play that VR exclusively. I am not. Um, I'm not going to leave my TV neglected. That TV looks too damn nice to leave neglected playing playing VR games. So I'm going to get single player games and play them. I'm going to get God of War, Ragnarok. I'm going to get Spider-Man 2. I'm going to play through Alan Wake. I'm going to get Alan Wake 2. I'm going to get I'm going to play Resident Evil 4 Remake on VR, and I might try to play it outside of VR too, as well. But definitely going to be continued to push y'all to dance to my will. That's the bottom line. So this is the end of the stream. Now that's so real.